As part of our My InfoSnap series, find out from a technology director's point of view what it's like for a district to use InfoSnap for online registration management. Hear from our clients what they have to say about InfoSnap at their district.
Our implementation was excellent. It was very attentive, very detailed. They brought up points that we didn't think about in speaking with other school districts. So that was excellent. We do consolidated registration. We have 9 schools. We have 2 people that register students 12 months a year. We originally had a staff of 4. We're down to 2 with InfoSnap because there's no duplication in all the keying. InfoSnap has a feature where you polish the data into the way you want the data to be presented into PowerSchool. We have very few, it does a lot of correcting for us with the way the state wants to see the data. So the data was much cleaner than it had been in the past. And in fact, one of our associates went to PowerSchool University and they ran some reports on errors, and he was just amazed that we had less errors than everyone else in the room. Why? Because InfoSnap is polishing the data up front before it ever hits PowerSchool. So that was a benefit that we didn't even expect to get. That is very, very helpful.
One of the main reasons we chose InfoSnap was because they already have a partnership with Skyward. That is extremely key and important on my end, is that I do not have the manpower to continue to have someone manually import and export data back and forth to systems. That just doesn't alleviate anything. That's not very efficient on the staffing side. And plus, the other thing is 100% custom forms. You may have different types of registration documents that you do, like code of conduct, student handbook, but there's a lot more that you can do, surveys, other questions, more data. It depends on your administration at the district level or campus level. What data do they want to capture is what you put in these forms so that you can capture that. The other one that's really key to us is the forms are very simple. Parents' things, very simple. But the back end is the administrative portal. I want to make sure that our campus principals and staff and administrative staff have the ease and access to go in there themselves and look at who's done what, who's submitted, where are they at, what's the data look like, run their own reports. And the backside of this, other than just the forms, is very important to us. And then the other last one is the customer service. There is a customer service team. I can call them, we can talk, we can email back and forth, and things get resolved. The customer service with InfoSnap has been excellent.
There are a lot of things that are either redundant in your existing forms as you go through them, or they don't necessarily translate directly to the digital world. And because of the experience that InfoSnap has in working with lots of school districts in transforming their processes and making it digital, can really give you some great suggestions on how to kind of tweak those in order to make them work even better than they have been.
It has been great for me. I've had a wonderful experience since our district, at the point that we decided to go with InfoSnap. I had not even had any training yet in PowerSchool. I didn't even have a sign-in. And I wouldn't have been able to do it or make it if it wouldn't have been for my implementation team helping me, walking me through it, and spending hours on the phone with me, emails after emails, to try to figure out the screens and how do I want it to map things over. I don't know how I would have done it because I didn't know PowerSchool at all to be able to even speak on where I wanted fields to go over. And if it wasn't for the implementation team actually just really holding my hand that whole first school year, I don't know if we would have survived.
I'm wondering how many districts out there. I know we used to have the problem. We spent months and months and months on our data because when we did give full building control in our student system and secretaries would enter the information, in one building it would be street. In the building next door it'd be ST. In the building next to that it'd be ST period. In the building next to that it'd be all lowercase. And the one next to that it'd be all uppercase. And we would have 7 different ways to say street in our student information system. So part of that was a huge issue. And now with InfoSnap, it does the work for us because something like street all gets formatted. That was a huge help for us.
Thanks for listening to part of our My InfoSnap series. And thanks to our clients for sharing their insights. To find out more about what InfoSnap can do for your district, contact us today by email at inquiry infosnap.com or call us on 866-986-1601.